Ovarian cancer is the fifth most common cancer in women in the U.S. and the most deadliest. If the disease is diagnosed early, treatment can be very successful because there is no screening test for ovarian cancer. Symptom recognition is very critical. So the Colorado Ovarian Cancer Alliance exists to help women with ovarian cancer and to raise awareness of the symptoms. You can help support them at the 9th annual Jodi's Race, Saturday, June 9th at City Park. Melissa James, Director of Survivorship at the Colorado Center for Gynecologic Oncology, and Barb Delcup, an ovarian cancer survivor, joins me now with much more. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Melissa, I want to start with you. It's shocking to hear that ovarian cancer is the deadliest form of cancer for women. Why is that?
Yeah, so unfortunately, ovarian cancer is usually caught or diagnosed in later stages of the disease, stage 3 or 4, which means the cancer has spread to other parts of the body. And the reason for that is the symptoms of ovarian cancer can be very vague and often attributed to more common conditions.
So what are some of those symptoms that we might?
Yeah, some of the most common symptoms are abdominal pain or distension, early satiety, which is feeling full after just eating just a little bit of food, increased urinary frequency or change in bowel movements like constipation, fatigue, even weight loss.
Okay, so symptoms you need to really be looking out for, and don't attribute them to something else all the time. Really go to your doctor and make sure you're getting those tests done.
Exactly.
Now, as we said, if caught early, it's important to look at those symptoms, but what is the survival rate if we do catch it early?
Yeah, so if ovarian cancer is caught early, before the cancer has spread outside of the ovaries, then the 5-year survival rate is actually about 92%.
92%,
Yeah.
That's incredible. Barb, so how old were you when you realized that you had the cancer, and what were your symptoms?
Well, I was diagnosed at 58 years old.
Okay.
And my symptoms were very vague in the sense I had lower back pain and severe fatigue, which of course I attributed to daily life.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So what kind of treatment did you have?
Well, after it was diagnosed, I ended up with a full what they call debulking surgery. So it was a full hysterectomy, of course, including the ovaries. My appendix and 16 lymph nodes were taken.
My goodness.
Then about 6 weeks later, I had a port put into my underneath my left clavicle. I had 18 sessions of chemotherapy and 3 injections of Neulasta, which is the drug that helps keep the white blood cells reproducing.
Right. So again, your two symptoms were what?
Fatigue
and back pain.
and back pain.
And so, and think of everything you've had to go through and how important just recognizing those two symptoms and getting it checked and finding out what the real issue is. Melissa, you're the Director of Survivorship at the Colorado Center for Gynecologic Oncology. What exactly is survivorship?
Yeah, that's a great question. So survivorship is intentionally recognizing and addressing the effects that cancer can have on a patient's life. Because cancer can affect all areas of life, not just physically, but psychologically, mentally, emotionally, socially, spiritually, in our case with our cancer, sexually. So in survivorship, we identify those areas and we assist patients in coping with the effects of cancer, a diagnosis and cancer treatment. And then as treatment completion comes to an end, transitioning and helping them discover a new normal for their lives.
Barb, talk about your survivor journey, and did you go through all of that?
I did go through all of that. I think all cancer patients go through that. At first you realize you need to depend on your family and friends right away, which was something I wasn't really used to doing, depending on that. I needed to lean on my faith family. After my treatment was finished, then I realized I needed to kind of find that new norm. So I accessed things that are out there in the community, Cancer Fit, Life Spark. There's a group called Nikki's Circle. So all of those things combined support the whole person.
Certainly. Melissa, you have an event coming up. You're the presenting sponsor of the Jodi's Race this year for awareness. Tell us about that.
Oh, it's such a great event KUSA puts on. We're so just pleased to be a part of it again this year. They have wonderful things going on in the morning. There's a breakfast for the survivors, celebration of life with different teams and costumes and tents. People are running around in teal tutus, and the men dress up sometimes too. It's really fun. There's a 5K race and then a 1-mile fun run and walk. Gosh, what else do they do? We have furry friends where the dogs can come along and get dog treats and pools, and family events we have superheroes that are going to be leading the race, and face painting and games for the kids as well.
Very fun. And you mentioned teal because that is the color for ovarian cancer awareness.
Yes.
So thank you both so much, and thank you for sharing your story with us. We appreciate it, certainly. Jodi's Race for Awareness takes place a week from Saturday. That's on June 9th at Denver's City Park. The event begins at 8:30 a.m. and includes a 5K run or walk, a 1-mile family walk, a survivor's breakfast, and a fun family expo. Now, furry friends are welcome, so bring everyone. Online registration and additional information is available at jodisrace.org or by calling 720-971-9436.